Okay.
Hazel, seriously.
Hey everyone, welcome to Sip With Us Saturdays. I'm Mary-Frances.
And my name's Brittany.
And today we are trying a wine from BACA. It is a Zinfandel called Tug O War. And I think you went to BACA without me.
I did go to BACA without you.
Apparently you have other friends that you go and drink wine with, but that's
Guilty
all right.
as charged.
So tell me about this place.
Right, so I had gone to a friend's birthday party and the tasting room manager from BACA Wines happened to be there.
Nice.
So we made a connection.
Cool.
And so he invited me and another friend I used to work at a winery with out to go visit their tasting room.
Nice.
So the next day we went out. It was a little chilly. They have a nice little patio that has a little fireplace.
Oh, that sounds cozy.
Looks out onto the vineyard.
Oh my God.
Very pretty.
That's amazing.
So
They're in Healdsburg, right?
They're in Healdsburg, right off West Side Road, just across from the bridge.
Okay.
They take walk-ins.
Nice.
They have a beautiful facility, and as I said, fireplaces to sit in front of.
That's amazing. Fireplaces just make a place cozy. I love it.
They just set the ambiance.
They do.
Just set it to a T.
Yeah.
So I told our host Tristan about our wine channel.
Okay.
And that we were exploring women winemakers in March because it was Women's History Month.
Absolutely.
And he brought out this one, which was not on the menu.
Nice.
Because it is kind of the trifecta of women winemakers and all the things.
Tell me more.
So,
how is that?
So the vineyard where these grapes come from
Yes.
is female owned and operated.
All right.
The winery owner is also started by a female.
Nice.
And then the winemaking team is a full female.
Wow, this is like amazing. Cheers to women in the wine industry.
Women empowerment in a bottle.
There we go. I love it.
So I thought this was a perfect one to celebrate just for that fact alone.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited to have you try this
Okay.
because for those of you guys who don't know, I am not a Zin lover.
Right.
Yeah. Almost never buy Zins.
Yeah.
So the fact that I bought this one should tell you a lot.
Okay. Well, I'm starting to sniff away.
Yeah, let's give this a good little swirl. Release some of those aromatics.
Yeah. Interesting.
It's very bright on the nose.
Yeah, and there's a lot of different things to me. One is like cherry, another is like root beer.
Oh, root beer. Yeah, I definitely get root beer. I think I get more baked fruit. Like I'm getting plums.
Yeah.
Definitely like a baked cherry.
There's also an earthiness that's coming through.
A little bit, yeah. A little bit of mushroom.
Okay, I'm ready to.
Yeah, we got quite a few.
Yeah, I'm ready to taste this
already.
Yeah.
It's so different from palate to nose.
I know what you're saying, but I also still am getting some like of that fruit, the cherry.
I definitely think, it's still quite bright, but I'm getting deeper notes. I'm getting definitely more plum.
Okay.
Like a deep baked plum.
Yeah.
Almost, I don't want to say jam because jam consumes everything
No,
I don't like.
this is not jam
but
at
it's
all.
got something like more boysenberry, like just a really deep flavored berry.
This definitely has that, as it just kind of goes down your throat, it definitely has that spiciness. Not a lot, a very tiny little bit of spiciness that I expect from a Zinfandel.
Yeah, it's almost like white pepper versus
Yeah.
a black pepper.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's very smooth. It's got that nice little bite of heat and spice, but not over the top, which is great.
Yeah, I mean, I still get some root beer, and the earthiness kind of falls away for me in the mouth, but the cherry and the root beer, and the pepper, the white pepper.
Yeah. I definitely would agree. I think it's more those plums, like blueberry, definitely more on that berry
side of things for you.
What
What would you pair this with?
I don't think I would want to do it with food. So that's weird.
Yeah, she is
I
the
love
queen
food.
of pairing. Like, let's face
But
it.
this has such complexity, and there's a lot of different flavors and nuances with this.
Yeah.
But I think it's really settles more in a pre-dinner or post-dinner wine.
Okay.
Because I think some food I think would lose the character in this wine.
Yeah.
And I don't want that.
It's a lighter Zinfandel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that comes from Russian River Valley. So this is a cool climate zin.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, that's not normally the case.
Yeah, they're normally Alexander Valley,
warmer.
you know, Dry Creek Valley.
Yeah.
You know,
so
they
warmer
grow,
weather. Yeah.
Right. A lot of heat usually for Zinfandel. Not the case here. We get the cool fog that's really cools those grapes down, and that's where that brightness is coming from. So if I had to pick a food, I would probably want to do this in like the appetizer realm. I want something salty, like a cured meat, maybe topped on a little like crostini or some sort of like puff pastry, just like a little bite of like a tartlet.
Oh
first,
yeah,
so
a puff pastry with meat on top would be perfect.
A little sprinkle of sea salt, maybe some capers.
That would be perfect.
Nice the salt, because I think the salt would really play up that spice that we're getting on the back of the throat.
I think good call.
Yeah,
good call on that. I think that sounds perfect. Well, here's to a unique Zinfandel.
Yeah.
And one that maybe non-Zinfandel lovers would like.
My dad and I don't generally like Zin. I think this is like the perfect wine for like my family because it would hit everyone's palate.
Nice.
So,
well, cheers.
this one works.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And cheers to you guys.
Cheers.